Welcome to our channel. Today, we're exploring the life of one of Shotokan Karate's most revered masters, Taiji Kase. Known for his unwavering dedication and exceptional skill, Taiji Kase has left an indelible mark on the world of traditional martial arts. In this video, we'll take a closer look at his inspiring biography, from his early days of rigorous training to his influential role as a master and teacher. Born and raised in Japan, Taiji Kase devoted himself to the practice of Shotokan Karate at a young age. His early years were defined by relentless discipline and a profound respect for the art, traits that would shape him into a formidable karateka. Under the guidance of some of the most esteemed instructors of his time, Kase honed his technique and deepened his understanding of the principles that make Shotokan Karate both a physical and philosophical discipline. Over the decades, Taiji Kase emerged as not only a skilled fighter but also a passionate mentor whose teachings reached far beyond the dojo. He played a pivotal role in spreading the art of Shotokan Karate both within Japan and internationally, inspiring countless students with his mastery and humble approach to learning. His influence is evident in the way he seamlessly blended traditional techniques with innovative training methods, ensuring the legacy of Shotokan would thrive in modern times. Join us as we celebrate Taiji Kase's remarkable journey, a journey marked by extraordinary perseverance, the embodiment of traditional values, and a lifelong commitment to the art of karate. Whether you're a seasoned martial artist or new to the world of Shotokan, this deep dive into his biography is sure to inspire and enlighten you on the true spirit of karate. Taiji Kase, February 9, 1929 to 24 November 2004, was a Japanese master of Shotokan Karate who was one of the earliest masters responsible for introducing this martial art into Europe. He taught his style of karate, Shotokan Ryu Kase Ha, in France from the late 1960s to the mid-1980s. In his later years, he traveled across the world teaching karate, but Paris remained his home. Kase held the rank of 9th Dan in karate. Early life. Kase was born on February 9, 1929 in Chiba Prefecture, Japan. His father was Nobuaki Kase, who held the rank of 5th Dan in judo. He began learning judo before he turned 6 years old, and later in boyhood also studied aikido and kendo. In 1944, at the age of 15 years, Kase attained the rank of 2nd Dan black belt in judo. That same year, he read a book on karate by Gichin Funakoshi and was inspired to begin studying that art under Funakoshi himself. He also trained under Funakoshi's son, Gaigo Funakoshi, before the latter's death in 1945. Gichin Hiranishi took on most of the teaching duties from that point. Along with Hiranishi, Tadao Okuyama also influenced the young Kase's development in karate. Of his 4 instructors, Hiranishi taught him the longest, 6 years. Kase had been due to be tested for his 3rd Dan in judo, but elected to focus on karate instead. Karate career. In March 1945, during the closing stages of World War II, Kase enlisted in the Imperial Japanese Navy and joined the Kamikaze Corps. The war ended, however, before he was required to give up his life for his country. One of his biographers, Martin Fernandez, wrote, "Kase usually says that since he could have died in the war and is alive, he never has a reason to be sad. And this is so, because you can always see him smiling or with a special inner mood." The Shotokan Dojo, training hall, had been destroyed by bombing, and he was unable to find another karate dojo, so he returned to training in judo for a while. When the Shotokan students regrouped under Funakoshi, however, he rejoined them. In 1946, Kase was promoted to 1st Dan in Shotokan Karate. He began studying economics at Senshu University and, in 1949, became captain of the university's karate team. That same year, he attained the rank of 3rd Dan. He graduated from Senshu University in 1951. Kase joined the newly formed Japan Karate Association (JKA) with the aim of becoming a professional karate instructor, and would later become chief instructor for the European branch of the JKA. One of his duties in the JKA was to train instructors in kumite, sparring. Amongst his students were Kinosuke Inoita and Hiroshi Shirai, as well as Hideo Oki. Following Funakoshi's death in 1957 and a subsequent division in the JK, Kase maintained ties with both factions. In 1964, Kase left Japan to introduce karate overseas. That year, he taught for 3 months in South Africa and continued teaching there the next year with Inoita, Shirai, and Hirokazu Kanazawa. From 1965 to 1966, he taught in the United States of America, West Germany, the Netherlands, and Belgium. In 1967, he taught with Shirai in Italy for several months, and then traveled to France, where he settled in Paris. In 1968, Kase was coach of the French Karate Federation. He went on to teach karate there for almost 20 years in France before deciding to close his dojo in the mid-1980s. By the early 70s, Kase, along with Inoita, Shirai, Oki, and some others, had firmly established JK in Western Europe. The group regularly held seminars together, such as the famous Crystal Palace Karate Summer Camp courses in London, where karateka from all over the world regularly gathered. In the 80s, Kase Sensei published 2 books covering most Shotokan katas, including 18 superior katas and 5 heian, detailing the applications and main technical steps. Amongst his European students was Steve Cattle, who founded the English Shotokan Academy. He then began traveling around the world to teach karate. Kase was frequently a guest of the former Yugoslav Karate Association, and almost all of the senior Yugoslav karate instructors gained their Dan ranks through examinations in which he was involved. During his time in France, Kase wrote books on his martial art, including 5 heian, katas, karate, Shotokan, 1974, 18 kata superiors, Karate Do Shotokan Ryu, 1982, and Karate Do Kata, 5 heian, 2 teki, 1983. Later life. In 1989, Kase and Shirai founded the World Karate Do Shotokan Academy, WKSA. Kase has called his style of karate Shotokan Ryu Kase Ha, meaning Shotokan with Kase's personal touch. Although he was traveling around the world promoting his style of karate, Paris remained his home. Kase suffered a heart attack on May 31, 1999, but recovered at the American Hospital of Paris. Following his recovery, he returned to teaching karate. On November 6, 2004, Kase became critically ill and was hospitalized. He returned home later on and appeared to be recovering, but on the morning of November 19, his wife was unable to wake him. Kase had lapsed into unconsciousness and was brought to hospital, but his condition only deteriorated. Kase died at 5:25 p.m. on November 24, 2004, leaving behind his wife and 2 daughters, and his mother, then 101 years old, and 2 brothers. His funeral was held at the crematorium of Père Lachaise Cemetery, Paris, on November 30, 2004. Kase held the rank of 9th Dan at the time of his death. In June 2005, Kase's widow, Kyeko Kase, became honorary president of the Kase Ha Shotokan Ryu Karate Do Instructors Academy. More than a karate master, Taiji Kase Sensei's karate had great appeal. He naturally attracted a following of like-minded people for whom he represented more than a karate master. Taiji Kase was living proof of just how much could be achieved with disciplined and regular training in Shotokan karate techniques. He was always willing to share his knowledge and experience with those who listened. Kase Sensei studied the old books of Budo as well as appreciating poetry and philosophy. He was an authority on martial arts history, in particular Shotokan karate history, which is no wonder considering his acquaintance with many a karate master. In a lifetime which spanned the early years of Japanese karate through to its consolidation and spread across the globe, he has contributed more than most. Taiji Kase's life and career serve as a beacon of excellence within the world of Shotokan karate. His journey from a dedicated student to a revered master is a testament to the power of discipline, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. Kase not only perfected his own craft but also inspired generations to embrace the profound philosophies underlying the art of karate. His teachings transcended the physical techniques of martial arts and extended into the realms of character and integrity. Throughout his illustrious career, Kase remained committed to spreading the traditional values of Shotokan Karate across the globe. His influence, evident in the countless students he mentored and the international legacy he established, continues to shape martial arts culture today. Thank you for joining us in exploring the remarkable biography of Taiji Kase. His legacy reminds us that true mastery is a lifelong journey, a continuous evolution of mind, body, and spirit. If his story has inspired you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of martial arts legends.